everyone, it's Gina and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a fairly quick video based on a very recent experience. As is my norm, I usually take a salt bath at the beginning of every week, but this week I really didn't have a whole lot of time to indulge in my 45-minute bath, but I do like to use the salt practically every day. Because I like to get the benefits of the salt every day, and everyone should really. Either you do a salt bath, the Epsom salt bath, for about 45 minutes, 20 to 45 minutes at least, or you can simply put your feet into a bucket that has the Epsom salt, and you can do a foot soak, which benefits your entire body. Or you can also do a salt scrub, which is what I chose to do today. However, the item that I bought that I was going to use, it was pre-made with the sea salt and coconut oil, and I got that from the Dollar Tree, and I thought I've never been disappointed with the products that I've gotten so far, but this one I was, and I'm going to share with you why, and as well as the item. This is the item that I bought, and it says body polish, and it's coconut oil and sea salt. And that's really what it is. The only issue is there's a lot of coconut oil and there's very little salt. And I like to have, I like to be able to feel the salt on me as I'm scrubbing to get that exfoliation. So let me show you what is actually in that container and why I was disappointed. And I'm going to share with you how I improved on it, so that if you do decide to buy it, there's a very simple improvement. So don't take my word that it's just horrible. It's not a horrible product if you want a very, very light exfoliation, but at the beginning of the week, I like to really do a good one. And throughout the week, maybe 2-3 times a week, I like to get a really good, decent exfoliation. So I'm going to show you how I improved on this. And this is by a company called Bolero. And they do make some awesome bath products. So don't be turned off by it simply because I said I was disappointed, because I'm going to show you how I improved on it using 2 other items from the Dollar Tree. The other item is sea salt, and this big packet was $1. I'm also going to be adding some Himalayan pink salt, and this was their latest version, and it's extremely finely ground, so you don't even have to grind this up because it comes this way. And I think I did a review on this in a previous video. This is 1 pound for $1, and previously I think it was maybe half a pound for the same price. This is much better, and it's finely ground, which is what I'm looking for. So let me show you what I got. This is, I don't think I can really show it without pouring it on the laptop. So I have a glass jar here, and this is the item that I purchased. And I opened it this morning, and I did use a little bit of it because I really needed a little bit of scrub, but I'm going to improve on it to get the look that I want. So this is what actually comes in the product. And you can probably see the tiny little bit of the grains of salt coming down, but it's really nothing like I wanted. It's just too liquidy for me. Right? So that is what is in here. And you can see some tiny grains of salt in there. Alright, so let me see if I can tilt this down so you can actually see. Let's see it. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I improve on this. I can probably just set this right here. Actually, I'm going to do this another way. So I'm going to go ahead and videotape how I improve on it, but I'm going to use a different camera since I'm working on the laptop right now, and it's kind of hard to show you what I'm doing. Alright, so this is the product here without the addition. And you can see the exfoliating bits in there, the salt and the coconut oil. It's very thin. So now what I'm going to do is add about 1/4 cup of sea salt and 1/4 cup of Epsom, of the Himalayan pink salt, just to start.
and see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. And that is still a little too liquidy for me. So I'm going to add a little bit more salt. I'm going to add maybe another 1/4 cup of the sea salt. Okay, so here another 1/4 cup, and I think this is going to be it. So the final product took about 3/4 cup of the sea salt, and then I also put in 1/4 cup of the Himalayan pink salt with the coconut oil. And this, what you're looking at here, that's the effects from the Himalayan pink salt. Alright, so I think that is it. And what I'm going to do now is put it right back into the jar that it came in, but it may not even fit in there because, well, we'll see. Let me try it out. Okay. So let me get the original container. And I'm going to go ahead and use that cup. And I'm simply going to spoon it back into the original. Put that to the side. I think what I'm going to do as well is add a little bit more coconut oil. And there we go. So it fit back into the original container, and now you can see the salt that's in there, but I think I may end up adding a little bit more coconut oil in there because that coconut oil was very liquidy. So I think there might be, could add a little bit more coconut oil to that. Right, but that's how you can improve on these different items. This is the only product that I was really disappointed with in the Bolero line. There's really not a whole lot of salt in their salt scrub. How you could also improve on this by adding some rose petals ground up. You could also add some lavender flowers to this. That would make a really nice exfoliating agent. Can you imagine the aroma when you are scrubbing your skin with the lavender petals? Alright, so I mentioned that I wanted to add a little bit more coconut oil to this. One of the other ingredients in this is castor oil, which is also really good for your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a little bit more of the coconut oil that I have. Not too much because it does have quite a bit already. So, and this is another item that I also get from the Dollar Tree. The Butcher Boy coconut oil. So I'm going to add a little bit of that, or I just added a little bit of that, and just want to go ahead and just stir that up. And that's going to be such a luxurious product when I go to do another salt scrub. And that is how I've improved on that one item by Bolero. So if you did happen to buy the Bolero and you were disappointed and you didn't throw it in the trash, or if you happen to buy the Bolero salt scrub with coconut oil, then go ahead and just add a little bit more sea salt or Epsom salt, whatever salt you have. And like I said, I added about 3/4 of a cup. And just, you may want to add a little bit more coconut oil. It's entirely up to you. And there you have it. So now I will feel much better when I'm using this product. So let me know what you think about this. Do you use sea salt, Epsom salt? Do you take Epsom salt baths? How often? Like I said, I try to do it once a week. I do the Epsom salt soak once a week for about 45 minutes at the beginning of the week. I call it my spiritual bath, my spiritual soak. Some people just call it their Epsom salt soak. But it's something that I do at the very beginning of every week, and then throughout the week I like to do the salt scrub as well. Very beneficial for your skin and for your body. Okay, so just let me know what you think about this. Post your comments below or your questions, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one, for bearing with me as I try to improve on an item which I do love. Alright, so try out if you're disappointed in this particular Bolero product, don't be disappointed by the entire line, because the Bolero company really do make some awesome products. Like I said, this is the only one that I was actually a little disappointed with, but I've improved on it a little. So this is what it's called. It's the moisturizing body polish with coconut oil and sea salt, and all I've done is simply added some pink salt as well as some sea salt to it, and a little bit more coconut oil. Alright, so I'll see you guys again real soon in the next video.